Yo, what's up guys? So, been a while since I feel like it's been a month since I've actually posted a real video, but I do have a lot of footage, I just haven't taken the time to edit it. So, got a question yesterday, last night, over the weekend from, I don't remember his name, but he's 21 years old and wants to know if he should take a loan out to start a small excavation business. Now, I have, I guess, two different answers. In no particular order. Number one, my first answer is no, don't take a loan out to start an excavation company. And here's why. This is going off of the assumption, I don't know any backstory on this at all, but if you're 21 years old and you want to start an excavation company, I doubt, unless you've worked for like your dad or your uncle for a company, and unless you have, I'd say, at least 5 years of experience as a equipment operator slash job foreman, which is pretty hard to do unless, again, you're working for your family, or you've worked for a guy or something for at least a couple of years. I really don't think you have enough experience to do what is necessary to be profitable. Now, I could be completely wrong with that, because again, that is just, a lot of that answer is based on my experience and looking back when I was 21. I probably could have done it, but it probably would have been harder, and had I done it and had I taken a loan out from the bank or whatever, I probably would have made some rather significant mistake along the way, financial. I don't know. My experience is I probably would have messed up. So, do you take a loan out? No, don't do it. I would rent. I think the most I would take a loan out on is a truck, 3/4 1-ton pickup, so you can pull mini excavators and stuff around. You could maybe buy a trailer. That would be okay. I'm okay with that, because that truck is a reasonably smaller expense. In a small excavation company, that's sort of a loaded term. Like, small meaning like you're going to get a mini excavator, a skid steer, and a dump trailer, or you're going to get a dump truck, mid-size, 20-ton excavator, and a skid steer. What are you going to get? Small is a relative term, I believe. So I could give a better answer specifically to this guy's question, but I don't know. I'm not all for necessarily going in debt when you don't have the experience to back it up. To become the best, to become a master in any industry, it's often said you need 10,000 hours of experience in that industry, not 10 years, 10,000 hours. I think actually that may come out 1,000 hours a year. No, you do more than that. 5 years of experience ought to give you enough. Now, I will say, yeah, you could take a loan out if these circumstances are met. I'd say minimally you'd want 2 years of experience in the excavation industry. 2 years, or in the specific niche of excavation that you want to do, as at least a foreman or a superintendent. If you're a foreman or a superintendent, you've generally had operating experience. So at least 2 years minimal experience there as a foreman, operator slash superintendent. Okay? So you got that. You've got consistent work, or you've developed a consistent, well-known enough name that you have the work to support the loan that you're going to take out. Okay. So that would be okay. Equipment is one thing, because it doesn't depreciate nearly as much as like cars or automobiles or homes, for that matter. So worst case scenario, you can always off your equipment and you're not going to be out that much. you got that. So, you know, you could do it if those were the minimal criteria met. Otherwise, I would just recommend just working. Rent your equipment for the first year. Do not, I think with any business, don't just go jump. I don't know, that's a touchy subject. I was going to say don't jump in head, you know, all in at once, but again, I could contradict myself and say, you know, jump all in whatever you do, just do it. But I just proceed with caution for a loan and that. I think going into debt for a business, or at least if it's got a solid track record or you know you can make it successful, is a better opportunity than going into college, because your ROI is really dependent on you and how much energy, knowledge, and experience you put into that. So I think it's probably a better, for maybe not most people, but for some people, to do it that way. So yeah, that's my answer. I hope you guys found this helpful. I got to go in and get a couple quarts of oil to change the oil, and we're going to rebuild the, what are we rebuilding? The bale mulcher, the straw bale mulcher. Try to get some video on it. So you guys rock, like, share. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and we'll check you later. See you. Bye.